Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'm gonna be playing my Seablock game. Let's get started. In the previous episode we spent quite a lot of time trying to figure out the plastic, and now I'm gonna continue trying to build this block. So let's see, what do we have? We have 3 plastic that we are combining together. So this is plastic 1, this is plastic 2, this is plastic 3. What does each of those need? Let's see. Well, this one would need some oxygen. We could have a pipe with the oxygen going along the side. The question is, how far do we want it to go? This one takes methanol in, and this one takes monoxide. Oh, is this the one that gives us methanol? This is methane. We need to convert methane to methanol. What are we doing it? Methane. Steam cracking of methane. Products methane. Input methanol. This is where we are doing it, isn't it? No. Steam cracking of methane. Right, let's see. Methane, ethane, butane. This is it's this one. Now it needs to get synthesis gas. Here it is. It's getting synthesis gas here. Sorry, here. Well, actually here. But it's not everything, right? This is only this part. We also need to produce synthesis gas to this part. Methane. Let's see what we can do. Right. That's interesting. Build this one here. I'm not sure how to proceed with this build. How do we even start here? Probably, I should probably build lots of boilers down below, or we could get steam from this pipe, so we'll not have enough steam. From carbon, trying to get carbon monoxide. Oh. Yep, difficult. Really difficult. Let's get steam connected like that. What do we need here? We need ethane. Okay. Here we'll need methanol. Here we are producing methane, actually. We're making methane here. Which of this is methane? The first one. This is methane. We have this process that takes methane and steam and produces methanol. How about moving it here? Takes methane This is methanol and residual gas. Well, I could bring this like that. Then we are bringing it up there. Okay, we still have connection here. This one will be connected like this. This is the steam, right? Have lots of steam. Now the output, yeah, there are a couple of things. There is a residual gas. Oh wait, I want it to be on the other side. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess could do something like this maybe. Not fully sure about this just yet. And this one takes methane and produces methanol. Wait, isn't it exactly the same thing that we placed down here? Yep, that was the same thing. So we don't need this process. This up there. Now, it creates residual gas. It makes residual gas, and we need to deliver it there. Is this the way? Is this the way? I think so. Yep, that's probably the way. We want it to be done, and then we'll bring this thing over here. What is the input? Yeah, advanced chemical plant 2. Do we have those? Yep, we do. We need hydrogen. What's the plan with hydrogen? We would like to use this process. Probably. Most likely. We actually don't need a lot of charcoal. Actually don't need that much charcoal. Let's see. Let's see. So, hydrogen got connected. We can actually connect it even better, I feel, if I move this thing up there, but I don't want to do that, to be honest. I do not want to do that. So, oxygen goes there, hydrogen goes there. We need purified water. We can produce purified water just like this. Let's give it regular water, and purified water will be delivered this way. We also need to clarify the water. Do it. Here it is. Right. We're clarifying saline water because we just don't need it. One thing that I actually forgot here, I forgot this part. Chemical plant that also needs purified water. Oh, it's not good. It's not looking good. This is not looking that good. Right, we'll change this part a bit. Place this here. We can clear all of this. Mineralized water. Maybe not actually clearing it. We could use it to produce a lot of charcoal. Yep. Alright, that's what the calculation was about, that we are charcoal positive. We are gonna be charcoal positive with all of this. We will not need the below part, kind of producing charcoal. Good. Let's figure this out. This one is clearing filters. What do we need to make it work? Probably need to leave some space in between. Let's leave some space. We'll want to have a chest, and we'll want to have a couple of inserters. Inserters placing stuff here and moving them there. These are clean insert electrodes, and then we'll need to take used up electrodes and bring them back. Okay, good. Let's remove this for a moment. The water. We need purified water. We can place this down here, like that. And deliver the water there. And here we'll need to have a clarifier. Clarifier, let's place it again. It is our clarifier that we are using here. Let's see. Well, actually, it's not quite ideal. We need to move this a little bit further to the right. Or change this part, I guess. Because we need this water connection. Yeah, right? So we need the water. But this is turning out to be pretty long line. I'm not sure I like it. I want it to end up being a little bit shorter. But we'll see how far we're able to get here. Yep. Yep, like this. Let's see. So we want the water. Let's add water from this side, but we'll do it with the top-up valve. We'll use the top-up valve, not overflow. Top-up valve, just like this. Good. This requires a tiny bit of electrodes. I don't know, let's say 10 or something. It's probably enough. This is gonna be producing oxygen. We could temporarily, maybe not even temporarily, maybe permanently remove excess oxygen from here. So overflow valve. Like this. We'll be removing excess oxygen, and we're producing hydrogen. Hydrogen goes here, and for hydrogen we need synthesis gas. Yep. Why synthesis gas? Let me remove this whole thing. I don't think we'll actually be using it. We don't need this. Let's try continue. Design the plastic build. We have enough space. We don't have enough space above all of that. This is bad. We are ending up with a really long build. Could in theory split it in 2 columns, but I'm not sure I like that. I'm actually pretty sure I don't like that. Split it into 2 columns, but it's fine. We'll figure something out a bit later. Should be okay. Now, what's the next thing that we need? So we need this algae farms. Algae farm needs two things. It needs mineralized water that we could bring right there. And it needs... Well, let's say that we did this thing, we did this thing. It needs charcoal for this part. Okay, for the charcoal, how are we getting it? We'll get it with electric furnace. Okay, that's fine. This is gonna be sped up a little bit. Actually, we'll be using... Should we be using passive priority chest? No, we'll be using a regular chest here, and if needed, it's gonna get changed like access. We can remove access from it into active provider or something if we actually end up with any access. So that's how we are gonna handle this part. This is done. This is charcoal. We don't need charcoal for... Oh no, we do. We need charcoal. Oh, I see. We're planning on to produce a lot of steam from it. I get it now. I get it now. Okay, tricky. We could have something with steam built here, probably. Not actually fully sure about this. How do we do this? Have like... something like this, I guess. And then this. Except we can't get the steam up back. We're unable to get the steam back. They do it like that. Well, we'll figure something out. It's okay. Let's progress slowly. Actually, this one needs to be a requested chest. It's surprising. In order to start up this whole thing, there's got to be a requested chest. Fine. So we have electric furnace. How much speed do we actually need to give it? Let's see. Electric furnace. If we give it right now, it gets like 5, potentially 6 beacons. If the furnace, where's our furnace? Here, gets only 5 beacons, how bad is that? Oh, wow, it's perfect. This is perfect. And this thing, if it gets 4 beacons, let's say. This one. 4 beacons is not enough. 5 beacons? With 5 beacons it's enough. Yeah, nice. Let's continue. Let's continue. So furnace needs this machine feeding it, and this machine needs this machine feeding it, and this machine needs that machine feeding it. We don't have quite enough space for all of that. Let's try again. Okay, 1. Got it. Would have 2. That's fine. This could be the 3rd one. Okay, good. Then we have this thing working. This thing working. this thing working really fast. And this thing working. Okay, good. Good. Say we need just a little bit. We need just a little bit of charcoal, maybe like 20 or something. 20 or something charcoal. Let's see. I could actually add a little bit of power to this part. Now the goal is to start up this process. We want it to run. We want it to work. Never built anything like this for plastic. Could also try to make these things a little bit more compact. Now think about it, but I am well, yeah, we will be able to move this to the side. Seems doable. Seems definitely doable, so we can compact this whole thing at some point. At some point. First of all, we need to make it work. That's the first goal, right? First of all, we want to make this work, and then once it's working correctly, we can make improvements. Well, okay, good. Something's happening. We got carbon dioxide. We have a lot of purified water. Oh, I see. That's the reason. It's fine. Oh, actually, might be able to place it over there. Nice. This is done. This is done. This is done. This is done. Charcoal pellets are not produced yet. This is done. This is done. 23 boilers. How much space is that? 13. 12. 24. Actually need to make lots of steam. How can we do this? Is this the way? Is this what we are doing? No. Well, I guess it's okay. Maybe. How much water do we need? 1.3 water. That's a lot of water. Let's just try to build it somehow, even if it doesn't look very nice. And then later on, I'll make it look a little bit nicer. So now, this part. Let's say we're getting this thing. This. Further, like that. Can we add all the required inserters here? Let's see. 1 inserter, 2 inserter, 3 inserter, and that's already too far away. That's way too far. So we cannot quite do it. But we could do it if we like this. Insert it to the right, insert it to the left, insert it to the right, insert it to the left. Insert it to the right, insert it to the left. Okay, this is gonna work. Let's do this. we'll have I guess something like this. I'm assuming it's actually positive. Have a lot of purified water. What's the problem? We're producing hydrogen and now we need synthesis gas. How are we making it? We're making it right. Wait, no, that's how we're processing it. Where are we making synthesis gas? Carbon monoxide. It's this one. Well, that's not good. This is not good. Are we completely neutral on hydrogen? Yep, we are completely neutral on hydrogen. So we are using all hydrogen that we can use. We need hydrogen and carbon monoxide. Where's our carbon monoxide? Wasn't it this one? No, this is dioxide. How do we get monoxide? Oh, fire. I'm not sure this. I'm no longer sure that this is a good idea because it just takes so much space. It's totally not what I expected. It's not what I expected. Right, let's continue with this thing. 1, 2, this one. From there, drop. I guess. Here. 1, 2, 3. This one. Take from there, drop. Like that. Okay. This kinda works. Except we'll need to feed those ones on the sides as well. Wow. Just wow. Right, let's continue. How? Okay, so this one doesn't need to be delivered very, very far. I wonder, should we distribute steam production or not? Let's figure out maybe this part first. I don't like what I see. I don't like the way it's turned out to be. I feel like I'll have to create 2 lines here, to be honest. 2 lines of beacons. And then if I have 2 lines of beacons, let's see how much space we can actually use for this. 1, 2, 3, pretty much exactly, which is already not great, to be honest. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we don't have space for 6th. Unless we make some of the lines more narrow, which is an option. It is an option. Yeah, I don't see it fitting in one vertical line. Like, no chance of it happening. At least from from how it looks to me right now. And we don't want to be using this fuel, we actually want to be using slightly changed fuel. This whole thing makes it even harder to pull off. Right, let's just continue. Let's try to make something more or less resembling the recipe that we want to have here, and then we'll figure things out a bit later. Like we'll make it better. Right. This is the output, and we need carbon monoxide that requires purified water. So purified water, could actually grab it from. Oh, we don't even need to grab it from here. We could try stuff like this. Yep. So we got this thing, and it needs carbon. Carbon here. We can make carbon over there though. It's gonna be tricky. How do we do that? Purified water. And this line, I am reserving it for steam. This is bad. This is bad. Let's try and do stuff a little bit differently. Let's do things slightly differently. We could use this space for something like that, right? We could have production of charcoal, we could have production of purified water. We don't need just purified water, right? We need carbon for sure. Because purified water, where do we need it? What's going on? Why do we have it at zeros? What's this thing? Right, let's observe. We need here we are producing purified water. No, wait. Yeah, here we're producing, we're consuming it over here. So that's one part where we're consuming it, and another part is to produce carbon. Apart from that, we don't actually need purified water. Okay, good. Now, synthesis gas is needed only for this three things and for naphtha. So we don't actually need a lot of synthesis gas. Just need naphtha. And naphtha is not really needed as a naphtha. Well, okay, we can keep it as naphtha. So we want naphtha and this 4 to be the output. And then that part requires 350 steam. This part for benzene. Okay, another 150, so it's 500 already. This part to reprocess residual gas requires a lot of steam. And to... No, this is to produce methanol. We need a lot of steam. Produce synthesis gas. We need lots of steam. To reprocess residual gas, we need steam. To produce residual gas, synthesis gas, we do not need steam. Okay. Very difficult. Very difficult. So we decided, what's this? Methane. From methane, we are producing methanol. Where do we need methane? Okay, here, from... No. We want to find this one. From methane, from methane, no, from methane. We're producing methanol. Should we do it in this block or in the other one? I don't feel like it has to be done in this block, to be honest. I just don't feel like it has to happen like that. Okay, let's do it maybe inefficiently. We would like this whole thing doesn't really need steam until the very end. Steam until the very end. Means that we could send a lot of charcoal. Oh, we don't. Let's try to build something better on the side. We'll try to do it a little bit better. We'll get it at some point. We are gonna get it at some point. So this whole part, I kinda like what I see. Kinda like what I see up until that moment. What I would like here, I would like to move actually all of this slightly to the side, like that. Now, this enables me to bring yeah, that's a bit tricky. But what you can kind of do, we can do something like this. We can bring all of that purified water over here, and then from here we could bring this carbon. We are not actually producing anything, we have carbon. Oh, charcoal and steam. We'll make carbon, and then from carbon we need to combine it with purified water. Okay, got it. So that means that we can do things like that. That's purified water. This is carbon production. Now we need steam. Steam. We need steam and charcoal. Just like that, right? Yep. We can send charcoal directly here. We can take carbon from here, send it there. This is the output. I'm actually producing steam here, or not really? Well, let's just pretend that this thing works. As it's supposed to. Like, let's do it like this. And maybe let's set it a bit more, because I assume in the very beginning there might be a charcoal negative. And that's basically a lot of steam that we'll have. You will not really get it from here. We'll get it from down below. But in general, that's the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Carbon dioxide. No. Carbon monoxide. That's exactly what we want. Okay, here we want to produce carbon. Okay, good. Now, is this whole thing working? Or not quite? Probably missing something. Alright, we are definitely missing some water. We'll get water. Now this part, saline water, will get removed. This part... Oh. Right, we can bring it as like this far. And this is the process that requires carbon monoxide that we're getting from there. Okay, good. Okay, this is looking really, really nice. So now what we want to give this thing. We want it to work like that. Alright. Looks like I'm keeping this pattern, though I wasn't exactly happy about it. Well, I make it work better. Let's say we copied this block. Let's say just copied it. And maybe just maybe moved it a little bit to the right. Like this. Oh. Let's see, what's here? This is saline water. This is regular water. This is regular water. Now, this part. Let's see. That's almost what we want. Actually, I'd like to move it a little bit further out there. And this one. Would moving it back to the right help solve any problems? Or not really? Let's think about this. Should I do it like that instead? I mean, this is not looking bad. Except I need to send it further out. Right. Okay. Something like this. looks very, very, very strange, but we kinda managed to fit stuff here. Mostly. I need this. Oh, wait. That's how we want it to work. This part. We would like it to work like this. Or I guess like that. So we suddenly started producing carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide falls there. Let's see. Okay. I am still not sure how exactly we're going to be using oxygen. Since we don't know how we're going to be using it, we just need to get rid of it. How do we get rid of oxygen? I guess like this. This is temporary. We actually do need oxygen. Now, these three gases, these are important. We will send them to the right, most likely. We will most likely send them to the right. Oh. This is synthesis gas. Actually, we could use that connection probably to leave a little bit more room for the oxygen, whatever we are gonna do with it here. Hydrogen is gonna be produced really soon. We will have synthesis gas. Okay, good. And we need more hydrogen. And yeah, we'll get it as soon as first stack is built. Now, how much steam do we need for this? Do we need steam anywhere here? We actually don't. We don't need steam anywhere here. Wow. Then why Oh no, we do need steam here. How much steam do we need for this? So, for carbon, we need 59 steam. So that means that we basically need 60 steam. If we go there, it's exactly one heat exchanger. That's nice. This is nice. Exactly one heat exchanger sounds good. It means that we can do something like this, right? Exactly one steam exchanger. Just need to give it some water. Could give some water. I mean, if I place it here, it will be a little bit shorter. Okay, nice. I like this. I really do. I really like what I see here. Nice. We will not need this connection. Now the only problem here is that we kind of need to produce way more steam. We want to convert excess of this charcoal into charcoal pellets, right? Yep, that's what we would like to do. Now here. Oh, wait, we're missing something. We need catalysts. We need blue metal catalysts. Bring it further to the right. This would allow me to bring this thing to the left and have catalyst processing on the right there. Should I do this? Like, ideally, actually, that's how it's... Oh, look at this. Yep, okay, we're changing things. We're changing things completely. It is okay. We'll make this part look much better. So, place stuff like this. Connect all of this. Pretty much like that. Oxygen is oxygen. It's fine. Oh, wait. It's the problem. I cannot... This is the problematic part. This... It's not enough, right? This is not good enough. Back further to the right. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate here. But I still feel like what we are getting here is better. Oh, this is not good. Let's see. We also cannot do things like that. We could do... Oh. Okay, this doesn't work either. It's pretty tricky to fit all of this. I could move it further away. And it's no longer covered by this line of electrolyzers. Oh no. Cannot do this. We have to cover most of the machines with both of this. This one that produces synthesis gas. Yep. No, this one. It's not needed to be covered by the beacons. Okay. Okay. Let's try it like that. Move it. So that we can move this whole thing to the left. Yep. This is sad. This is really sad. Well, we tried. I tried. I tried and could not make it work better. I couldn't improve it. That's sad. Unfortunate. Let's see. If I connected it like that. This connection for the hydrogen. And then we need to add blue metal catalyst. Do we have a single catalyst? No, we actually need to have 2 blue metal catalysts. I mean, ideally I would share this catalyst thingy between them. That's for polyethylene plus naphtha. This is plastic 2, so it's this process. Oh wait. Catalyst. Oh, that's too far away. I don't think we can actually share it. Yeah, you know what? We will not be sharing catalysts. I changed my mind. I have changed my mind. Let's add this one back there. This one is gonna work just fine. I'll produce some steam. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Actually, move slightly to the left. It's gonna look a little bit nicer, in my opinion. Just a tiny bit nicer. Now, oxygen. Oxygen will need to be removed. Mostly. It's mostly gonna be we need benzene. We need benzene processing with oxygen, and benzene is produced from butane. So the oxygen, we can actually send it kind of to the right, like this, and the oxygen will be sent somewhere over there to the nearby block. Good. That's nice. This is really, really nice. Another thing that we wanted here, we wanted to have a process. 1, 2, 3. Do it here, right? We want to have a process that converts this charcoal, or this excess charcoal, to pellets. Let's do this. Where's our assembler? Where's our assembler? We are gonna be converting those to pellets over here, and then we'll use them somehow here. Maybe like produce some steam or whatever. Some extra steam. We'll see. Could even start using this pellet instead of this thing over there. Nice. Now, catalysts here. How do we want that part to work? Let's think about this. I would like... Oh, I have lots of space here. Well, we kind of do have barely enough space. We do have a little bit of space. Let's change this. Like that. We could add assembler here for the catalyst, and how is it gonna work? It's gonna use an inserter or a couple of inserters, right? We'll place stuff directly there, then emptied, okay, directly there, emptied one will be moved here, and from there they will be moved just like that, and we'll have a belt with catalyst thingies or something getting delivered like this, or like with the ores, and it will be fed into this assembly machine, and this belt can go fully straight, but okay, we'll figure out a path for this belt to allow it to cross this whole line. And with that we should get all of this. I thought we also wanted to have some naphtha, right? What's this? That's the part that reprocesses synthesis gas. Do we want to reprocess it right here? I think so, especially since we do have some space for the steam. Oh, we need red metal catalyst for that. Right. Should I be doing it here or not? How large is this thing? It's not, well, it's actually not that huge. The stack is not that huge. Where are the pellets? Pellets. This one's all pellets. Exactly what I wanted. We want to grab them from over there. Yep, and maybe drop them here. Something like that. Well, this is sad. We want this to work only if we have a lot of actually, yeah, let's do it like this. We want this to work only if we have more than how much? More than 10, I guess. Then this is gonna work. And we're producing lots of charcoal pellets that we'll be able to use to produce the steam. The steam is actually not needed anywhere here. Surprising. This is actually surprising. Just like that. Just a better spot for the substation. And now that I look at this, we can actually make it a little bit more narrow. We didn't end up using all of that space, which is nice. It's really nice. Now we need to have two blueprints here. We need to have not a provider, a requester blueprint for this part and a requester blueprint for this one. We have decided that, yeah, we'll basically have a bunch of belts. We won't need this many. We will need this amount, or like we'll have them we'll have the belts merged. Not merged, but we'll have like half a belt with one ore and another half with another ore. That's the idea. Okay, good. Good. So something is definitely happening. Now, what should we do next? I could actually just build 3 of those here. 1, 2, 3, and then we can figure out what to do over there. Or I could try. I mean, I kind of feel. I feel like that's probably our best bet, because if we don't have space for 6 pairs of lanes. Right, let's see. We need a lot of steam. We need to push lots and lots of steam through the pipes. How can we do this? And to produce a lot of steam. What's the best way to produce a lot of steam? We can take some steam from here, obviously. So that's kind of obvious. We could also take some steam from there. That's also kind of obvious. So we needed... how much steam do we need? I cannot even see it here. So steam production. Oh, right. Right here. We need 23 boilers. So 24 boilers per line. 24... It's exactly 24 boilers. Right, let's try to do this a little bit differently. Boilers don't benefit from speed beacons, right? Yep, they don't really benefit from speed beacons. So okay, boilers don't benefit from those. We could place things like that. We could pretty much completely remove this part and just connect steam somehow over there. We will be sending... Let's do it like this. We'll be sending steam up there. How we're gonna be doing it? Well, we're gonna be sending it somewhere over there. We'll figure that part out. Figure that part out a bit later. Now, what do I want here? I would like to merge that. Oh, this is not good. So we need to pump that. We need to pump the steam there. So how about this? We'll send these charcoal pellets to the right. We'll send some of them down there. Okay, let's see. Let's say I want to copy this whole thing. I want to paste it here, here, here. Well, actually, this is looking kinda interesting. This is looking interesting. Do it like this, send it like that. Wow. I'm sorry guys, I'm not sure how exciting this episode is, but plastic, like designing it, I find it a really, really difficult. Really difficult stuff. So we could basically place things like that and get even more steam. And this way, if I do it like this, then in order to get 24 boilers, I need a little bit less. I'm not sure. I don't know. It feels kind of strange. It feels like we are spending a lot, like using a lot of space just to produce this steam. I feel like it's an acceptably large amount of steam. What if I tried to produce it locally? Yeah, what if I tried to produce the steam locally? Would it make more sense? Yeah, let's go for this. Let's say we'll have a local production of the steam. We'll have local steam. We will have it will be delivered here somehow. This thing that just produces steam. We will need a boiler, as we discussed earlier. We'll need a single boiler. Wait, what? Where are the boilers? Boilers. We'll have a single boiler. Do some stuff like that. It can take. It can actually take this carbon thingy. Oh, outside of out of range. Okay, let's place it back down here. Okay, I'm changing my mind. Change my mind. Oh wait, not here. Definitely needs to be here. Good. Wow. So it's fine. We'll get through that. It needs to happen at some point. It needs to happen, and that's exactly the reason why we're focusing on this now. Okay, so these things go directly to the right. These things go like that. These ones go like that. This one goes like that. Yeah, we have it. We're just getting a bunch of pellets. Why is this thing not working the way it's supposed to? Alright, because we need catalyst frames. They're here, right? Yep. I don't know, let's say we want 10 or something. 10 is probably enough here. Right, and here we just want it to work like that. Yeah, definitely. Good. This is looking good. And we'll say that priority is to take stuff from the right. Nice. Nice. Let's do the following. Let's copy all of that. Drop it down there, just so that we don't lose it. This whole thing. Just remove it. Because we don't need it here. At this point. What's this? Remove it. Now, the line here would go like this, I feel like. Well, we'll need to... Okay, I guess... Oh, wait, not like this. We are doing it one tile shorter. So let's copy, copy, copy. I would like to leave some space for this belt that will bring to the right. That. This one. Go. Okay, nice. 1, 2, 3. Have 3 of those. Yeah, this... How am I gonna bring all of this up? Oh, I know. We can do this. We can do this. It's okay. Are we reprocessing? Oh, and we are not reprocessing used like residual gas anywhere. Okay, nice. Nice. I like what I see. Here we are basically copying this whole thing and placing it down here and adding a bit of water. Like that. I'm not using the steam. Somehow, for whatever reason. Really strange. I mean, it's okay, let's not use the steam. Well, we should have enough boilers placed somewhere. If we don't have enough boilers, we'll somehow figure that problem out. Right? Okay, this is done like that. Let's say out. Wait, this is input priority from the right, output priority I want to put to the left. I want actually some stuff be like stuck in this corner. Hopefully this inserter is gonna be able to pick those up. Let's remove all of that. Let's copy. Wait, are we copying it? Oh no. No. This wouldn't do. Wouldn't do at all. Okay. Wow. This plastic is so difficult. I also spent forever... Wait, what? Oh. I also spent forever designing this block that I'm not really happy about. Basically, I don't know. Plastic and myself are not, and me are not exactly best friends. Okay, so here is this thing. We can actually bring it like that. Nice. So we have a really nice beacon coverage here now. Oh, that's a problem. Is it? We could... so let's say we are bringing this to the right. We don't have lots of space, but we kind of need to... We need to be able... We need to be able to output, like to get this 3 outputs out of it. How can we do this? Let's let's think. Could get this out like that. It's not difficult. Or we could maybe even get it out like this. It's not difficult. This one. This one is trickier. Have a problem. I can't get the output here. I'm unable to get the output. I am unable to get the output. What should we do? Well, there are a couple of options. I could tell logistic robots to just deliver ores here. Could do that, I guess. Not perfect. Not perfect. I really don't want to. I look at it almost as a challenge to like have these things working without requiring logistic robots delivering more catalyst ores here. I feel like it should be possible to achieve what we want to. Maybe it's not. You know what? It is okay. It is okay, because we can do something like this instead. But we could have this one here, and we could just have it pick stuff up from there. And it's still gonna work just fine. Do it like this. Right? And we basically don't have this problem now. Just drag the belt here and call it a day. We don't need any of well, we needed that one. We can basically bring this 3 up like that, and we'll figure out what to do with them later. Right? We have 3 gases. Being delivered, we could even remove these ones if we don't want to keep that. I don't particularly want to keep. We could have brought this down by 1 tile. I'm not sure. This is gonna be a problem. Single tile. Yes, it might actually be a problem. So we'll remove it. Bring all of that down. Can we do this? I'm not sure. Let's save that. By 1 tile down. All 3. Okay, good. Now, this is gonna be all about. It's gonna be all about plastic and this is input for blue catalysts, or for the blue catalyst. What is that? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's add an icon for the plastic, so it looks nice. But that's one of the plastic inputs that we'll have. Let's copy, move the wire. Okay, nice. This part, is it done? Almost. Let's place this down. Okay, nice. Nice, perfect. And this is the input we care about here. This is the blue thing, the blue ore thing. Again, what do we need? Blue catalysts. Blue catalysts, we require gold and titanium. Let's request those. We want gold. So gold is here. Gold and titanium. Nice. So we got that. We are enabling requester. We would like to get golden ore. I think we're going for 100 and titanium for 100. So it is 75. Nice. Now this is gonna be all about gold. Gold, gold. And this is gonna be about titanium. Titanium, titanium. Nice. So here we go. Oh, again, same thing happening again. That is fine. It's disconnected, and we'll. Oh, okay. I want to delete this once. That's a little bit too much. Slightly too much. Well, we actually, let's see. With this one down here, we could have placed them here. Now that I think about it, we don't need the substations of them. This is gonna look. Oh wait. That's too much. Should have removed the stone. It's fine, we'll re-add them. We will re-add them. This is looking awesome. It's looking really, really nice. Just waiting. I'm just waiting for the substations to be delivered, and with that we should get a lot of that, a lot of the outputs: methane, ethane, and butane. Actually, the remaining part we're kind of done with this, like 3 lines. Well, they're not looking very nice, but we could try to do them there, or we could try to finish this preserving the same lines and have a bunch of steam coming from this side, for example. Okay, this train got the delivery. I would like to connect this with red wire. Nice. Wow, that's a super long episode. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I was having real difficulties, like some serious difficulties trying to design this thing. But I feel like we're making some progress. Look at this. It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? What is our gold? Gold is getting delivered. Awesome. And yeah, we'll need more catalyst ores here. Actually, it's a little bit tricky because we'll need to bring 2... Well, it should be fine. We need to bring 2 bells, these bells over there somewhere into that section, but it should be okay. One thing that I'm not quite sure about is what is going on here? Why? Oh, I see. I was wondering, why is this thing not working? We're actually missing some water. I'm missing production of the water. We'll get it up and running in no time. And after that we'll take a break. So this fit really, really well. And I would actually like to immediately kind of like copy it on this side. Like that, except like this. We want to do it like this. One obvious exception is that I'd like to drag this belt in the other direction, kind of around it, so we'll need to... Oh, maybe, you know, maybe it's fine to keep the belt coming from that side. I really don't want to take up the space, though. We have some room here. I'd like to turn this belt around and somehow bring it there. Should be possible, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that. Yeah. Yeah, this is possible. We'll do that. So that this belt is not needed. This thing needs to be placed down here. I'm not actually planning on like properly building it on this side, but I just want it to be clear that about the space. About the space that we'll need for this. Okay, good. So here we are. We did it. This is part 2 of our plastic struggles. We got to the point of producing enough methane, ethane, and butane. Like we built here enough, like in this part, to quadruple the amount of plastic that we are producing, because right now the amount of plastic that we have is basically 4,000, 4,500 per minute. 4,500 per minute is it's what it just let's calculate. 4.5 per minute. It is 75 per second, and what we are designing here, we are designing to get 72 per second, right? So each of these lines that we have here is supposed to give us 72 per second. So basically the equivalent to the current amount of plastic that we are producing. And we built 3 up there and another 3 down there, so it's like 6 times. So it's not even quadrupling, it's like multiplying by 7. I don't know. I don't know how's like the word for that. When you multiply something by 7. Yeah. Anyway, here we are with our designs. It should be possible. Okay, let's... How are we doing it? Like this. This. Like this. This. Let me just finish this thing because it's relatively straightforward. What we're trying to do here. I mean, this is like not ideal, but I feel like it should do the trick. Let's put this here and here, and we need belts going like that. There's a corner, but I really hope that it's gonna be enough to grab things off of that corner. And this part we will change a little bit. We will power this single boiler from this charcoal instead. Why do we have filter inserted here? Oh, come on. No, don't do this. No, I don't want filter inserters. I don't want filter inserters. I would like to replace filter inserters, these ones, with regular inserters. That's what I want. Yeah. We are not using filter inserters. 23. What? It's also filter inserter. Express filter inserter, not even stacked one. No, I cannot leave it like this. This is a regular express filter inserter. We want it to be express stack inserter. That is the idea. Okay, we got it. Now it's gonna work. It has to work now. It has to work. Okay, this thing. That taking stuff from here. Nice. And we want it to work all the time. We don't need that much steam to produce enough carbon here. Okay, good. Is this like actually producing anything? I would hope so. Don't have enough mineralized water. What? Because we have a lot of oxygen. Right. Right. What are we gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about the excess of oxygen? I should probably just stop this, because otherwise I'm just gonna continue improving this thing, and it's gonna take lots of time to do that. Okay, good. Let's stop here. Sorry, this is like super long episode. Let's save it. It's episode 355. Thank you very much for following this series. I hope you enjoyed my struggles here, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers.